What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, it's the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you giving me your time. You read the title, folks. Is Epic Games the new Activision? And I am 100% serious about that question. You know, we've had nothing but problems with this season. And then, you know, you think things couldn't get no worse. Then we had the last update. And then the update was down for over 8 hours. 8.5 hours to be exact. And it makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. They make it so complicated for you to report stuff. You know, if you got a problem in the game, why can't you just report it in the game? And they always tell you, if you contact them, report the bug in the game, report the bug in the game. But you can't report all the bugs in the game. Then they want you to jump through all these hoops and, you know, go to Reddit and go to this and go to here and go there. Why? Why should we have to? If we have a problem in the game, why can't we take a screenshot of the problem in the game? You know, just fix it. It's that simple, folks. It is actually that simple. But then we had Taylor Hill's video last night, and I'll get to that in a second. But I saw this, and I just have to just take a look at this. You know, cartoons. You know, it's just another reason why I don't play Call of Duty. You know, that's a mature rated game, and just the name cartoons, I mean, seriously. But Tabor Hill last night released a video, and apparently you're not getting all the XP you're supposed to be getting in a game. And if you don't know who Tabor Hill is, which I really find it hard to believe, you're watching this video and you don't know who Tabor Hill is. Tabor Hill has 1.5 plus subscribers on YouTube alone. I don't know where else he, besides, you know, Twitter. But he does shop videos. He does all kinds of videos and stuff. And he released a video last night and showing how you're not getting all the XP you're supposed to be getting every game. There's his YouTube channel right there. And you can see you can't get XP in Fortnite anymore. Huge problem. And if you know anything about Tabor Hill does not put out bogus stuff. He does not put out clickbait. So, you know, what he says is true. And it's just ridiculous. I'll put a link to his video down below. And there's a reason why I have the Trello board on here. Because actually, I've been reporting replay issues. Let's talk about this. I've been reporting replay issues for 3 years now. And some replays just won't save. And then, you know, first, you know, it was the Xbox One. Well, then I got a brand new Xbox Series X. And the fourth game in, my game wouldn't save on there. I get this stupid error message. Well, brand new console, Fortnite being the only thing installed on that console, and the fourth game played on Fortnite, I get the error message. The problem is not the console. And what happens is you get an error message when you try to save gameplay. I got numerous videos on the channel. Just go search for replay save on my YouTube channel. You'll find them. I don't think I have a playlist. I might even have a playlist. But it's just insane. And we're over 3 years now dealing with this problem, and this problem still exists. But this problem here, I reported to them on June 10th. This season started on June 7th. And I'll show you in a minute on June 10th, they confirmed they know about this problem. Well, later in this video, I'm going to show you that just a few hours ago, I got not one, but two back-to-back victorials. Alright, yeah, two victorials. I don't mean two back-to-backs. I got two victorials. And you'll see that this problem still exists. And we got, what, just under 2 weeks left of this season? They still have not fixed this. Just like, and I know this isn't a big problem, but the entire season up to when they came back from break, you could not show your rank next to your name. Again, I understand that's not a problem, that's not a priority, but it was a bug. Look at this problem, look at this bug right here. You know, you got this, you know, with the cape and the bad things. Look, I can't get out of this. And now I'm on the zip line and I'm still firing the bats. Now I can't stand up, and when I do can't stand up, I can't move. But look, then when I switch over to my weapon starts firing, and then I die. Now look at the replay. The replay makes this look really, really bad. Watch this. You see me going across the zip line here, and I'm flying there, and I'm still with the bat out. It looks like I still got my wings out while I'm on the zip line, and I am shooting the bats. So when I jump off the zip line, I literally cannot move. Look, it's like I'm stuck, and I'm just like taking shots, and there's nothing I can do. There's not a thing I can do. So again, back to the situation with the replay. You can see right here, here's the Trello board, and it's now just past 8 o'clock in the morning. I took this screenshot at 3:44 a.m. Same date, July 25th, same day as the day is. And your second column over there, you will see it does not list anything about the replay board. Not one bit. Now take a look at this. Here's the message. And this is two bugs I'm reporting. I'm reporting the replay. You can't read my message, just as a reply. I reported the situation with about saving the games on the replay board, and reported the situation with Robin's cape, because when you're crouched walking and stuff, his cape would block your view and everything. And you see there at the bottom, and say they know about it, it'll be fixed in a future update. But if you go up top, it says, hello there, thanks for reaching out to us, raising two issues you have raised. I am sorry that these two things happen at the same time. As for the first one, we are currently investigating this further. And please submit an in-game bug report using the article below as your guide. Again, this is a problem with the replay board. You cannot submit an in-game report. You know, I don't know why they don't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Then I had them tell me, you know, go to Reddit, and I think there was 2 or 3 places they told me to go. And I've even submitted videos on, when I submit a ticket, I've submitted videos showing them what's going on. But they tell me they know what's going on, and that they're investigating it. And now, look at this picture here, folks. Why don't you take a look at this arrow? June 10th. This season started on June 7th. It is now July 25th. We got like 2 weeks left in the season, less than 2 weeks left in the season, I believe. And and they still have not addressed this problem. They have not even gone as far as putting this problem on the Trello board, which every now and then you see them on Twitter. They say, you know, for updates, check Trello. Well, they got 4 things listed on Trello, and this is not one of them. If you're investigating a problem, shouldn't you put it on the Trello board so people knows that you're aware of the problem? At least you would be aware, and you got different colors on Trello so you know where you're at in the investigation. But it's not even on there. So if somebody goes to Trello to look at it, okay, well, I don't see it on there, so then they must not be aware this bug exists. But you see right there in the support agent's reply, they're aware that it exists. So again, and if I sound frustrated, I am, because I don't know if I've already said it in the 11 minutes that I've spoken, but I reported another replay board issue for over 3 years now. I kid you not. I think this is like the 15th, 16th season. You can find the videos. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on my channel. And they still have not addressed that. Yeah, I know I've mentioned it because I mentioned about the new Xbox. But again, if they would just make it so if you have a problem in Fortnite, no matter what screen you're on, you should be able to report what you are physically seeing, so they know what you are seeing. Either that and or be able to add text. You don't need to write a paragraph. Just like 100 characters, couple sentences. You know, be able to, if you're only going to allow somebody, if you got a replay board issue, if you're only going to allow them to take a picture of the lobby screen, say, unable to save gameplay, save error. But they don't know what the save error is. But you know how they would know? If you could take a screenshot and submit it with your bug report. That way they'd know what you would be seeing. That's just like I never understood how when you submit certain bugs and you take a screenshot, they see a picture. How are they possibly supposed to know what you're looking at unless they go back and watch the gameplay? And as far as, the updates and stuff, that update that was down for almost 8.5 hours, don't they test these things? That's one of the biggest problems as Call of Duty has in the past. I'm sure they still have it today. Every time they release an update, they break something. Every single time they release an update, they break something. Now, I've always heard that Fortnite's got these test servers they put the updates on. Well, if that's the case, please explain to me, if you got test servers, how in the world you're able to put that update on the test servers, but then it breaks when you put it on the regular servers? If the regular servers are supposed to be a clone of your test servers. Now, apparently somebody was saying that they had the update numbers copied with another ones, what caused it, and they had to redo everything. I don't know, but I've never seen them say what happened or whatever. They don't have to, but still, it'd be nice to know. But there's just been so many problems. I took the entire last week off of Fortnite, or last season. I did not play the entire last week of last season, and I'm gonna show you the numbers here in a second. And I tell you what, let's go ahead and get to that. Take a look at my numbers here. This is from last season. 103 hours, 51 minutes, 381 matches played, 11.5 percentage wins, 882 kills. I'm not one for kills. I never could understand the point of just going in, getting a bunch of kills, and then dying there at the end. I mainly play the game for quests and stuff like that. I don't play Fortnite to make money. You know, people see I have a supported creator code and stuff like that. Say like, yeah you do, you got a YouTube channel. Just because you got a YouTube channel don't mean you do this to make money. This is a hobby. If I was doing this to make money, then I would be streaming gameplay. You are not really going to make any money gaming unless you're streaming gameplay. You stream gameplay, and then you can do memberships and all that stuff, and then you can get donations and all that. I don't even think I have donations turned on the channel. I don't even know how you turn on donations if I even have it turned on. I think memberships is turned on, but I don't even have memberships set up. So if somebody joins a membership, I wouldn't even know where to look to find out if they joined. Because I don't do this for money. It's just a hobby for me. Again, it's the reason why I only play solo. You see, solo is the only thing listed here. I might only play a couple games and get off. I might play a game and then I get a phone call. I got to take the phone call, so I might go hide in a bush and see if I can get out of the phone call before the storm closes in, or I might just die in the storm. If I'm playing a team game and I have to take a phone call, it's not fair to the team that I'm playing if I'm on the phone in the middle of a game. I'm sure you wouldn't like that if you're playing a team game and your teammate's on the phone, and you know, and it's left up to them at the end, and they're just standing there in the bush. You know, that's the reason why I don't. That's why you only see solo there. But again, you see 381 matches. Now there was 70 days last season. There's 72 days this season. Now again, I'm going to remind you, 103 hours and 51 minutes played last season. We've only got less than 2 weeks to go in this season. Take a look at this. Look at these numbers, folks. Only 236 matches, only 64 hours playing time. And remember, there's only 2 days more in this season than there was in last season. And last season, I took the entire last week off because I was fed up with all the BS, with all the bugs and stuff. And again, this season started off with the bug with not being able to save the gameplay. And it's just been bug after bug after bug. It's just like, I've got another video on my channel. It's amongst all the bugs that I've reported and stuff. And at one time I counted, there was over 200 different options. The video is amongst the bots out of control in Fortnite videos that's on the channel. There was over 200 different options for people to pick from to go play. And that was the reason why, like, I had one game where I think I won the game with 9 or 10 eliminations, and 8 of those 9 or 10 eliminations was bots. Now people are always accusing me of playing bot lobbies and stuff like that. If they mean I'm creating a bot lobby, I have no clue on how to create a bot lobby. There's no point in me creating a bot lobby because I can care less if I win or lose. It really does not bother me any, which is another reason why I don't play solo. Remember, if I'm playing the game and I get a phone call, I'll go sit in the bush while I'm on the phone. I could care less if I win or lose. I play the game for quest. Like other people are like, that's not, you're lying. What do you mean you don't care if you win or lose? I don't care if I win or lose. I'm playing the game to have fun. But it's not having fun by sitting there and shooting at a bot that's shooting their gun straight up in the air. You know, what's the point of that? Or sitting there and watching a bot literally run right past you. I have no problem at all waiting longer for a match to start if there was no bots in the game. And I've even seen bots in ranked games. And if they wasn't a bot, they sure in the world acted like a bot. Maybe they was trying to make people think they was a bot. I don't know, but I've seen, if they wasn't a bot, I've seen some awful players in ranked. I've seen bots in blitzed matches. Why are there bots in blitzed matches? Those matches are so fast, there was no reason why we have bots in blitzed matches. But I got 3 blitzed victorials on my thing. If they haven't already been released, they'll be released here in the next few days. And there's bots in every one of those victorial games. Just absolutely insane. But we're already 21 minutes into this game. I didn't want to make this video long, so let's go ahead and show you the first victory round and the last victory round. So you'll see this bug started with the very first victory round. You'll see where I unlocked the umbrella, and you're going to see my last victory round. Now let me explain this bug to you so you know what you're looking at. You go to the replay screen. You hit A to watch the replay on the Xbox. You hit Y if you want to save and rename it. You hit Y, another window will pop up. That's got a text line. So you hit the text line, you put your text in, you hit A to save it. No matter what button you hit, the replay window comes up. Now I'm going to show you what I mean. The window, if you want to watch the replay after you hit A on the replay screen, that's the window that comes up no matter what button you hit after you hit Y. Let's take a look. Make sure you stay tuned for the whole video because I will show you all 58 Fortnite crew skins that I'm seriously thinking about canceling after the August 2025, which will be Fortnite crew skin number 59, because that one's actually going to come out after or before this season ends. See, this person's going to do that die with that gun. I'm going to jump in, unload only with the shotgun, and get the Crown Victorial. Nice way to start off with the season with the Crown Victorial. So you can see, confirm there is the umbrella. Just so you know, it's the very first game, or very first Victorial, not the first game. See, another thing I don't play is Legos. I think I might have played 2 or 3 games. Go in here and drop into here. So it looks like that was my 3rd game. So you can see there May 3rd, May 30th. Then my next game was June 10th. So I took 11 days off before I played another game. Just to confirm what I said earlier was true. May 30th was my last time I played a game. And June 10th was my first game back. This was after the new season started. So my 3rd game is when I got my Victorial. And you see there it says A for play, Y for rename, and to save. So you can see how the A is faded out. And that is the screen that you see after you hit A if you want to replay. See, it says play replay, unsaved replay. That's not what I wanted to do. See, I do it again, and it just does the same exact thing. for that guy's wave. Like my shoddy. And another Crown Victoral. I think this was number 30 or 31. You see July 24th. You see back-to-back Victorals, but had 3 eliminations in both of them. So now we're going to take and see what happens when I try to save it. Same exact thing. See how it's faded out? Now, just so you know, it could be faded out because there's no text there. I should have made that point earlier. It could be faded out because there is no text in the name. I should have made that point clear earlier because it's just a blank box right now. But still, this just does not make no sense. And you can see, there we go. Just don't understand what the deal is. Pause in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this is going to end the commentary. Tell me what you think about it down below. If you've come across any bugs that I haven't mentioned, let me know. But I find it hard that we have all these issues with this game, and they're supposed to test this stuff before it gets released in updates, and we still have all these problems. Well, there you go. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what bugs you've come across, and if you reported them, how long did it take before you realized they fixed them. What you see scrolling on your screen now is all 58 of the Fortnite crew skins. And if you notice a few lines down below the name, you'll see what chapter and I started to say city, what chapter and what season they came out in. When you get to the last one, Reboot, I think it's Reboot Man's what it's called. I'll show you the different styles they have. I think the last handful of these skins come with multiple styles. Every month that you keep moving on, you unlock a new style until you get to the cosmic style, which is the like it looks like galaxy style. Is that how you pronounce it? But again, it's just absolutely just frustrating. They need to do better because I am on the verge of canceling my Fortnite crew skin because I am a sole believer. If the developer is not doing what they need to do to take and make their game the way it's supposed to be, then why put money into it? And that's how I am. That's why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I used to buy skins. I got so many skins over in Call of Duty, and you know, I will stop spending money in Fortnite. I have no problem doing that whatsoever. The fact that the game is free to play does not matter to me whatsoever. And it's not just the Fortnite crew. There's other skins I buy and stuff from time to time, and I don't spend a whole lot of money. But you know, and my little bit of money might not make a difference to them. But you know, if enough people do it, maybe they will change their ways. Because the thing is, they're worried more about money and making all these collabs and everything and all these different styles and everything. Like, just think about how many different sets of styles we've had come out. Like, you know, we just had Fantastic Four released this season, and how many of those have we've had released in the same season? It's just crazy. And make sure your game works the way it's supposed to work before you start worrying about other stuff and all these extra maps and all these things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on. And I'm out of here. The video you just watched, here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on. And I'm out of here.